Well, as you can see, we've had some bad weather last week. On the latter part of the week, we got about 5 or 6 inches. That's kind of put me behind on making some videos and some work at the sawmill and some logging operations I got going on. And so I thought I'd come out here today and show y'all what I'm into today and try to get at least something done this weather. This is some land that's owned by somebody that doesn't even live around here, and they've decided to sell it. And it's a very large estate. It's probably 50 or 80 acres, maybe more. I'm really not sure how much it is. But a friend of mine hunts on it, and he takes care of it for the property owner, and they've decided they want this old house removed. And it looks like a shack. When I pulled up on the dead end to look down here, I really wasn't sure what I was getting into. But the wood's free if I want to remove it, and I'm really not sure what kind of structure it is or what's behind this siding. So I'll try to make the best of this weather and get out here and line something up for the spring when it's a little bit warmer and see what kind of job this would be, if this is even worth saving or not. But I've got my cruiser axe here and I've got a pry bar, so we're going to pull off some of this siding today and see what's underneath it. Well, I got 2 boards pulled off and looks like they're oak, and behind it is a good surprise here. It looks like this was a log cabin. I'm not sure how the ends are notched, but it looks like they used the logs here without any chinking and probably just made this structure, then went over top of it with siding to cover it up. This is a great find. I didn't really expect to find a log cabin down here. I figured this was just an old shack with maybe some decent wood left in it. Well, I came across to this other corner of the house to pull off this siding so we could get a look at how the notches are, and it looks like they got them notched. They didn't use dovetails. I'm not sure what kind of notch you call that. I'm no expert when it comes to log cabins. But the logs look like they're in great shape because they've been covered up all these years. I had no idea when this place was built. So. Now we're looking at the end grain here on these logs, and they're in pristine condition. A lot of the bark remains on most of them. There's not any rot. Most of them do look like oak. I can tell that by the medullary rays that are running out from the pith to the outside of the bark. But right here is a very unique one. If I can get the camera down to the bottom, you can see that that's like a caramel color right there. And, it's very bright, and it's not something you see nowadays because that tree's gone. But that is some chestnut. When people talk about wormy chestnut or American chestnut, right there it is. Easy to identify when the logs are in good shape. I pulled some measurements, and this cabin, it looks like it is about 24 feet wide and about 12 feet long. There's an addition on the back of it that was built with regular lumber. There's no log structure back there. That was done in a later time, I'm assuming. And this in front of it is a little hunting blind they set up. The guys take care of this place, do a lot of hunting on this property. There's tons of deer around here. Now, 2 things we can do here. We can take this cabin down and put the logs on the sawmill and saw them into boards, or make mantles or whatever you want to do with them. Or you could actually number these logs and then methodically take them down in order and try to keep them organized and keep the numbers on there. And you can take this cabin and put it up somewhere else and rebuild it. Of course, that depends on what kind of shape these logs are in. We just saw one corner, but it's very rare that I would be shocked if every log in this cabin was pristine and was usable and there was no rot at all. I'd say toward the seals at the bottom, there'd probably be a lot of rot in those. Here's something neat that was just sitting here in front of the front door of this cabin, this old chair. The cabin's locked up, so we can't go inside of it yet. I'm going to get me a key for it in a week or so. This is a nice little chair. Who knows the story behind it, or if it was made by the people that lived here, if they bought it, or even how old it is. I'm going to take some pictures of it and send it to my friend Curtis Buchanan, who makes Windsor chairs down in Jonesboro, just down the road from us. See if he can give me a little insight on the history of this style chair. Well, there ain't a whole lot in this video. I just wanted to put one out. I'm going to try to put at least one or two out a week. I enjoy making these things more than I thought I would. But I just wanted to do a quick one here and show you guys something that's probably going to be coming up in the next few months. We're going to come back out here when the weather's just a little bit warmer and this snow's gone, and I'll bring my Bobcat. And I'll probably do a whole series on taking this cabin down. By then, hopefully, I'll either find a home for it, or we'll do another series and put it on the wood miser and let you guys see what it looks like to resaw old logs like this. Now, one last thing, I'm carrying around this cruiser axe, and I should do a whole video on cruiser axe. You can do a whole series on the versatility of a cruiser axe and why everybody should have one. But I got this one right here from a guy named Nicholas Thrane. He's up in Maryland, and I'll put a link to his website down below. If you're looking for a good restored axe or a good cruiser axe, get in contact with him and he'll hook you up. And he also makes these fantastic leather sheaths to go on them. Every proper axe needs a good sheath on it. A few axe junkies out there, and I am one of them, in case you are curious. This is a Seder Chemical cruiser axe, 1947. I was getting ready to end the video, but I come around behind the cabin to look behind it before I left, and I noticed a small barn. Looks to be in great shape. I'm going to talk to the owner and see if they can throw this in on the deal, and I'll gladly take it down for the wood. Well, I appreciate you watching this video and sticking out to the end of it. And what I got here is a Stanley No. 4 smoothing plane. And what I'm going to try to do is have my first giveaway for this YouTube channel. I hit 10,000 views on my first few videos I posted, and that's a lot more views than I thought I'd ever get, especially on just my first few videos I put out there. But what I'm going to do, my next video is going to be the restoration of this Stanley No. 4 smoother. It's in pretty bad shape, but it's not too far gone, and I'll bring it back and make a nice user out of it. If you'd like to be eligible to win this hand plane in my first giveaway, there's 3 things you need to do. Hit the like button. Of course, I won't be able to tell later on if you hit like or not, but I sure would appreciate it. The second thing is to leave a comment below, just tell me that you'd like to be entered in this little giveaway we're doing. And the third thing, just share this video with your friends, either by email or social media. Do all those things and we'll put you in the giveaway, and good luck to you.